guys, how long are we going to have to wait for Quinn Hughes to get his Audi commercial? Because we just witnessed the debut of Quinn Hughes, March 28th, 7 p.m., Vancouver versus LA, the first game of Quinn Hughes' NHL career, and this was amazing. Amazing. You could have not asked for a better debut from Quinn Hughes. I mean, you probably could have. If you got a hat trick, that would have been cool, but you could have not asked for a realistically good debut from Hughes. Because everybody was excited, everybody was looking forward to this date, because this was the day that he came back from his bruised bone foot thing, and he dazzled. Absolutely dazzled. The Vancouver Canucks won this one. It was a 3-2 shootout win. Shootouts, which did include Quinn Hughes, by the way. And this one was just so cool because we had Jonathan Quick, we had Thatcher Demko. Demko, I mean, he had a lot of good looks, he had a lot of bad looks in my opinion, but overall he comes away with the shootout win because Demko is good at one-on-ones. But obviously, everybody's talking about it, the real star of the show, Quinn Hughes. The moment he stepped onto the ice, the moment he touched the puck, everybody was cheering. Because everybody has been waiting for this guy for so long, and he finally comes in here. I've been preaching it the whole time, the best skater in the Canucks system, some of the best hands on the team, and this guy was making his debut. He comes in here, and first off, the game doesn't really start off the way we want, because Austin Wagner, he gets himself a goal, it's 12 minutes in, but Quinn Hughes, right off the first shift, he spins around, protects the puck well in the Canucks corner, and he backhands it quickly over to the other guy, Luke Schenn, and everybody's cheering. Quinn Hughes has a few good looks later on. He's got some good breakouts. He's got some good puck movement skills, and throughout the first two periods, we were taking a look at this. Quinn Hughes would circle around in both zones, just building up speed. They didn't call him the Roadrunner in college and the U.S. development program for nothing. He's so good at skating, man. And I was preaching that since last year, the best skater in the organization. I think my point is proven. But before we get to the main nitty-gritty of that, we have to give props to Alex Edler, who gets himself his 10th goal in the year. That is his 94th career goal. He passes Matthias Ohlund for first in Vancouver Canucks defender history. It's a power play goal. It goes right through quick. Yay. Pettersson got his 38th assist. Bo Horvat his 32nd assist. So it's all good in Canuckland. But just a minute later, things get even better in Canuckland. Because Luke Schenn is at the point, on the right side, and he sends it over to Quinn Hughes, who's on the left side. And Quinn Hughes skates himself right through the slot, cuts into the zone on the far right boards. He builds up speed incredibly well. One quick stride, and he's right through Lewis. Lewis follows Quinn Hughes. Hughes skates behind the net. And like Pavel Datsyuk in his prime, Hughes backhands the puck off the back of the net. He quickly stops, turns around, and he picks the puck up. Lewis is out. Because, Lewis is following the momentum, he completely gets taken out of the play. Quinn Hughes dekes Lewis's pants right off by bouncing it off the net to himself. Then Hughes circles back along the near side. One quick curl. He tries shooting it top shelf, but he doesn't get it through. It bounces out in front, and Boeser is there. He picks up the rebound, and he scores. It's 2-1 Vancouver. Boeser with his 26th on the year. Luke Schenn with his 2nd assist on the year. And Quinn Hughes, he gets his first career point, and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I just couldn't get my mind off of that. Everybody was tweeting about it. Oh my goodness, Hughes is amazing. He is the real deal. But we didn't even see the best of that, in my opinion at least. Because later on, Adrian Kempe tied this game. It was 2-2, and going into the overtime, things were pretty good in overtime, pretty standard in my opinion, up until the point they put Pettersson, Boeser, and Quinn Hughes on the ice all together. And this is when we started to see the creativity, the hockey IQ, and the senses, and the ability between these three guys. Pettersson would give it off to Hughes. Hughes would skate right through the slot several times like it was nothing. And when Pettersson and Boeser thought that Hughes would continue forward, he'd drop it back. And Pettersson, didn't expect the pass at first when that first happened, but Hughes, my goodness, he would skate circles around the Kings. There was that one play where he skated circles around quick and sent it over to Pettersson with an open net, but the three LA Kings were blocking it, so he sent it over to Boeser and he took a shot and quick saved it. So much flow in these three. And it's kind of funny to take a look at the differences, because normally in the overtimes we have Boeser, Pettersson, and Edler as our main three guys. And when that happens, usually it would be Boeser and Pettersson doing the cycling, wait until Edler has a good spot, and then send it over to him, he takes a shot, rebound, Pettersson, Boeser, whatever. But Quinn Hughes has an equal playmaking ability to that of some of the most offensively capable forwards on this team already. And we saw that on display. Pettersson, Boeser, and Hughes is the best 3-on-3 overtime unit I think the Canucks have ever iced. And that's with all respect to Sedin Edler, to all the other good ones we've had in the past, but this is the best one. 3-on-3 overtime hasn't been around for a long time, but we have our main unit, and it's here to stay. Pettersson, Boeser, and Hughes. And they don't get it done, but we go to a shootout anyway, and the first three guys on the shootout, hey, what do you know? It's Pettersson, Boeser, and Hughes. Not in that order. Pettersson tries to do the Sam Steele backhand move, it gets saved. Hughes comes in, and he tries to go 5-hole, it gets saved. Boeser comes in, he tries to shoot it through the pad and the glove, and it's saved. But Tanner Pearson's the guy who actually scores. He shoots it off the glove and in, and then Demko stopped 4 out of 4. Really good for him. The Vancouver Canucks have taken a 3-2 win over the Kings. Who would have thought a Kings-Canucks game would have been this entertaining? Oh man, talk about meaningful games in March. This was the most fun game that we've seen in a while, and that's with all respect to Louis Eriksson and his 4-point night, but Quinn Hughes just stole the show. You could say the hype was as hype as Pettersson in October when he got that amazing snipe goal against the Flames, but Quinn Hughes, man, I think he's going to be in the Calder conversation for next year. I sincerely believe that. Because if you take a look at what defensemen are able to do, Rasmus Dahlin is in the conversation this year. I 100% believe Quinn is going to make a strong case for being a candidate. I don't know about the winner. Jack Hughes could probably take that. But a candidate? Sure. Let's call it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Your blessing that shows us in gaming. And bye.